Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a small install video today for the EGolf. I've got two packages behind me. We're gonna go ahead and open those up. But first, you guys haven't seen the boy in a little bit. Say hi, Archer. I was just watching some YouTube. UPS finally showed up. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, I like shoes. They're all over the house. Those are empty boxes just for display only. Let's go ahead and open these boxes. All right, first box. It's kind of big. Could be shoes, but you never know with me. All right. I actually know what's in this box. And yeah, it's shoes. So I actually got these off Trade Block. Pretty cool website. You can post your collection and trade with other people. They do all the verification, all the legit checking and all that kind of stuff. So pretty sweet. They charge a small fee for it. All right, Nike Air Jordan box, if you guys don't know. Ooh, look at these. These are a pretty new release. These are the Jordan 1 High Into the Spiderverse. Pretty sweet. Lots of different materials, some patent, some suede over here, some like crazy design. The soles are see-through and actually glow in the dark, so that's pretty cool. These came out, I tried to get them on the early access, didn't happen of course. Took that L like I always do. So decided to trade for them for some pairs that I was kind of like meh about. So here they are. These are sick. Next box. It's not stock.com. So yes, that is a car part. Alright, if you guys aren't familiar with them, they're an auto parts seller. I guess that's a good way to say it. They just started selling BFI, so that's cool. What do we got here? Oh, hell yeah. Got some air fresheners. We got air fresheners. Little business card with their info. If you want to check them out. Very cool. So this is for the EGolf. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Alright. So this is for the EGolf. This is a new shift knob, obviously. Shift knob. This is supposed to be here yesterday, but, you know, UPS is going to UPS. Look at that. That's sick. Let me get this open real quick. Alright. It is opened up. So I went with a golf ball shift knob. I thought that would be a cool addition for the EGolf. We've got the blue on the top. Went with the all black body. Very cool, very cool. And here, a little coin, the new zip tie. That's about it. There you go, a little bit better lighting. So I'm gonna go out and install this thing. Pretty sure, yep. Florida's being Florida right now, and it's raining. But that's alright, because we're doing all the work inside the car. That's a good thing about this mod. I can just sit in there, turn the AC on, and install this thing. I was going to do it yesterday, but again, UPS is UPS, and it didn't show up. But that's okay. We got it. Let's head out to the car, get this thing in. Alright guys, just like that, we're in the car. You might be able to hear the rain. I don't know. If you've never taken one of these off before, it's pretty simple. You just want to put something right in here in the bottom, and you pop this cover off. After that, in here, there's a little trigger mechanism. You can see when you pull the trigger back, it lifts up that piece of plastic. We need to get that piece of plastic right there off of that metal rod. To do that, we're just going to use a pick. You just push in on the trigger, pull the plastic out, and when you do, it will look just like that. So you can see the pin is taken off in the plastic. Next, we are going to pull the boot and the knob at the same time. To do that, I'm going to put it in neutral so I have a little bit of a better angle. Now to do that, to get it in neutral, because I've already disconnected the trigger, I had to just put my pick in there and pull up on the plastic piece, get it back into neutral. That is done. Next, you violently lift up on the plastic trim piece and hope you don't break anything. Disconnect the gear indicator. And now for the not so fun part. yeah, you just want to pull up and away on the shifter. Fingers crossed, it comes right out. Just like that. It's kind of just in there. So now you're left with the rod and the plastic gear selector mechanism, whatever you want to call that thing. Now to get the boot off, on manual cars, you know, there's usually like a like one of these O-rings that holds it on. That's still there, but then there's also this plastic trim piece that you have to get off. Usually to do that, I'll use like a trim removal tool, something like that. Let's turn the AC on, let's get a little warm in here. All right, so because you know, this shift knob is kind of beat up, whatever, I went ahead and broke the clips off. There are these little like tabs that hold this in place. So I went ahead and just removed the whole thing, and now that comes right off. All right, next, BFI, they include everything you need. You've got set screws for down in here, the bottom. They even give you Allen wrenches, nice little zip tie. First, we're going to go ahead and remove this top screw. And when you do that, you can remove the top. All right, next, on the outside of here, you have these 2 screws that stick up, and you have this metal piece, and you have the smaller Allens that actually hold this in. So you want to go ahead and remove those smaller Allens. Just set that stuff to the side. We are going to go ahead and plug this back in and just put the shift boot just kind of back into place. Don't do anything with it yet. You also want to go ahead and get your set screws just kind of in at the bottom. No need to tighten them all the way yet. You're not going to do that until you're ready to finalize this. Next, slide the shifter over. There's this little plastic piece, and the way that's going to go in is, it's really small. You're going to slide it through the plastic, and it's actually going to sit inside there. Just get a little bit of a better angle, you'll see it right in there. All right, next you can either zip tie the shift boot on, you can do the top, whatever you want to do at this point. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and tighten the set screws. You want to make sure that this is all the way up to where there's no pressure. You don't want to like pull on it, but you want to make sure it's all the way up against that plastic stop that's in there. So let's go ahead and tighten these down. And we'll go ahead and check function. Cool. So that works. Now we'll go ahead and put back on this top piece. Kind of slides in there. Put these set screws back in. And this is just like a little cover, so you don't have to go crazy with tightening it. Just make sure it's tight so it doesn't come loose from you driving or whatever. Check it again. Good to go. Now we'll put the top back on with the set screw. Check it again. Good to go. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the shift boot. So just kind of want to pull it up so that you get the bottom down around this ring. Alright, so my bad guys, I did not realize my memory card was full. So the shift boot's done. Underneath here is the zip tie that BFI sends you that is holding this on. You just want to get it in the little groove that's in here on the shift knob. Tighten it down, cut off the end, which I've already done, and then that's it. Put the trim back in, and you're done. We'll check functionality again. It's good to go. Easy part, but hard part, lining up the shift coin. It's got 3M on the back of it. You just want to line it up and stick it right on top of the knob there. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we've got the coin. I typically like to do it straight on like that on top of the knob here. What I do, there's a line that's kind of in the middle of the coin, and I just sort of look down the shift boot and line it up with the stitching. That looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think so. So that's it. BFI shift knob is installed. Pretty easy to do. Just have to get used to, instead of like pressing an actual button, you'll lift up to go into gear. It doesn't do anything obviously for DSG, it's just aesthetics. If you put one in a manual car, they are heavier, so you might get a smoother throw as you're shifting gears, but aesthetically, I think this looks great. What do you guys think? Leave a comment, let me know. I think the blue, the all black was the way to go. They have a bunch of different options. You can do like aluminum down here, and stuff like that, but I think this was the way to go in the EGolf. And if you look at it with the E, you got the Golf in black, the E in blue. I think it makes sense. It looks pretty good. So there you have it. That pretty much wraps up this video. Before I end it, I'm going to take you inside the garage and we're going to take a look at the S4 real quick. Alright, so we've got the S4 here. I'll show you guys what we got going on. Bumper's off. Everything is disassembled. I was able to look. I didn't see any damage under here. None of this stuff is broken, so that's good. We've got the front lip off. Front lip actually is broken, unfortunately. I pulled back the PPF and I saw that the carbon is cracked underneath of it. So that sucks, but good news, Geico covered that. So pretty excited about that. Over here, we actually have the new lip. We already got it from EMD. It's here, it's ready to go. You can see the bumper, it's all disassembled. We got the grills out and everything like that. I left this in just for some stability right now because it's just kind of sitting here. I went ahead and pulled the PPF off. So that is off. Just a little bit of residues left on it, but my body guy asked me if I would take that off for him. So after he gets back from Helen, we're going to drop off the bumper, have it repaired. He is able to shave the side markers, so awesome, awesome. And yeah, we'll get it painted, we'll get it back on the car. New grill's also on the way, so as you can see, this one's still broken. That's probably going to be a minute before it gets here. It's coming from Carbon Labs. A little bit of a surprise with a new look on the grill that's going to be showing up. But again, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to get a BFI knob, go check out itsnotstock.com. They've got some in stock right now. For DSG, for manual, I think they have some boots in stock as well. They just became a BFI dealer, so show them some love. Go check out the site. If you need anything else, check out their array of parts that they offer for Volkswagen, Audi, and whatever else. But really, all that matters is Volkswagen and Audi. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.